Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear us? And can you see us?
Hello.
After our technical issues. There's no one watching at the moment. There's no one on the little eye.
I think, shall we? I mean, I can see on the Facebook you went live.
We've got one little eye there, so I'm not sure whether that's Lynn back.
I spy with my...
That's Diana. Hi, Diana. Hi. So can you see us and hear us?
Okay, let me say that.
Hopefully people can see us and hear us this time. Hi, Lynn. Is that better? Can you see and hear us now? Yes, brilliant. Fantastic.
Can't see the chat though, actually.
You can't see the chat. You should be able to see the chat.
Oh yeah, I see, but then I will cover everything because if I'm on from my phone, so I would.
Phone. Okay.
I can't see the chat. Oh yes, I can. Never mind.
Yeah, see it.
So, could you please send the link? How we can join on the Facebook too. So, let me.
Should I send a link? Do you mean Lydia?
Yeah, for the.
Well, I think if people just go to I sent a link earlier in the mermaid chat to the TLC therapy for TLC therapy. So as long as they go onto TLC therapies, they should then see the live. Hi, Jane.
Hello.
So we've got Jane Tolhurst watching. Diana's there. The birthday girl Diana and Lynn's there. Did you just find the live feed on my TLC therapies page?
Yes.
Hi, Vivian. Yeah, so hopefully other people will find it. Yes. So hi, Jeanette and Beth. So let's just wait a couple of minutes, seeing as we're running late. Hi, Ruth Ann. Fantastic. Yes, this is the first time I've used StreamYard. So there was a bit of technical difficulties when I hadn't actually added this to the stream, which is why the first one was blank. So yes, and actually then I sent the link to Lynn by mistake, so Lynn was nearly here as well. So, so basically a lot of obviously that you guys that I can see in the chat know us. We are there's 5 of us. We're Infinite Soul Stars. We're all in Elizabeth Harper's Intuitive Soul Circle membership group where we met, and a lot of you beautiful people in the chat are also there. Yes, Gatecrasher Lynn. And when we did the Akashic course, Lydia, Noor, me, Diana, and Beth, our energy all together, the 5 of us. Ursula's here. You found us, Ursula. But our energy all just seemed to gel together. So we decided to start up and do something for the 5 of us to share with people. Beth her energy's in the group, but stays in the background and does bonus cards and things. It's Dinah's birthday today, and she's been taken out for lunch, so that's why she's not here with us, because it was a birthday surprise lunch. So so normally we go live on a Monday at about 5:30 UK time on Instagram, and also the last couple of weeks we've been on our YouTube channel, which is really exciting. So we just thought we'd come on here and share on here, so that you can see what we do, and then if you wanted to subscribe to follow us on YouTube or Instagram, probably YouTube's probably the better one, then yeah, we would love to have you following us.
Yeah. So shall we begin with the energy of the week? Well, I would say more the weekend.
Weekend.
And it's,
It's more for the
and
weekend,
it's
isn't it?
to enter what's the balance. I'm sure many of you felt very earthquake-ish and out of balance and shocking and frustrated and angry, and you could see other people react the same way. Since the Mars went into Scorpio, it is very comfortable place for, it's an own sign. Mars, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and the Pluto, it just with Mars, and it just everything, it's at home and comfortable. But there is everywhere it's duality, and everywhere it's a light and the dark, and yin and yang. And so how to navigate this energy, especially it started, yesterday as moon goes into the last square and last phase before new moon, and it's squaring moon in Leo, so sun in Scorpio, which is a bit of challenging aspect. So I don't know how is it. I have been, quite energetically felt a bit sluggish and out of the body, I would say. So just to head up with this weekend, especially come back to your body, do something, some yoga, some exercises which can, those essential, maybe massage, what is, or simply some body movements where you can feel your body, be grounded, have a walk. Or if you don't have any energy, it will be amazing just to lie down and just breathe and just do nothing. By doing nothing, to restore yourself, your body, your soul, your mind, and let it go of everything. Just know this is the energy, and we're moving through quite, let's say we are preparing before a big labor in November, which is going to be an eclipse on 19th, in Taurus. So we're going to talk in depth later on, energetically. So yeah, sorry, I just kind of jump a bit on the spoiler. Ladies, you have already
I don't know if you can see the chat, Lydia. Lynn's saying, is it worse if you're a Scorpio sun and she's Scorpio moon?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Scorpio would feel that, it just November month, it's a bit especially Scorpios, because if it's your season, you're going to feel. And there are also between 23 to 30 degrees, 32. There is you Scorpio going into another 1.5 years, something new, it's something going to change, and it's not necessarily like something negative, but there is approximately, if Lynn, you will later on tell me your degrees of Scorpio, especially if it's sun, moon, or ascendant, it's quite close. It's obviously going to affect. We are in the season of the depth. So yeah, I can't see the chat. So if you can.
Yeah, and it's funny, Lynn, where you say about waking up at 4. I've probably woken up between 4 and 5, probably about 4 mornings this week. Yeah, so whether it is to do with the lunar energy and just the energy of everything, but yeah, I've been doing the same. You sort of resist looking at the clock, and then you look at the clock and it's like, oh, it's not even 5 o'clock. So
it's the energy, we're feeling we are not only the bodies on the earth, right? So we are just such a multidimensional beings, and you can, whatever you believe in that or not, but majority, I think, do. And so we do feel the energy, and we can't, escape the fact that we are transforming as all, as one. We are transforming, and I love that. card which I pulled. It's is there all right if I'll hop in and then
Yeah.
since
Yeah,
I
you
was
go.
talking about the Scorpio and a bit of the astrology to backing up, I pull it card shadow. Sorry, might just the light. It's a shadow. From Major Arcana using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And it's shadow. It's again the duality, the depth, it's the reflection of you. So whatever the situations is going to appear, especially during the weekend, and maybe you already have felt that. I'm sure you have felt that. It's know this is just the energy. Know that this is just something reflect, that maybe vulnerability within you, reflection, how you can deal with that, just shred the light into that shadow part of you, which is craving to be loved and crave to be, it's just the light also, right? It's a black light, white light, it's light, it's just the color and vibration. So allow yourself to be angry, allow yourself all this feeling just to feel. So in order to heal, we need to feel, and just create this sacred space this weekend, especially to whatever your body needs to be doing, or you need to be doing, whatever is, just channel that in a proper way, not to be angry at somebody and, I don't know, pulling them hairs or going into the argument, because if it's nowhere going to, not going to lead in very positive outcome, but rather, with a breath and within the balance, just keep yourself out of any drama unnecessarily.
I think my card follows on quite nicely, actually. Mine's from Carl Gray's Angel Prayers deck, and it is Honor Your Beauty. Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. So
that's beautiful.
And I love all the green. It's very healing. She's got her hands over her heart there. And it's just a case of like when the energies are really difficult and, things don't seem to be flowing, it's a case of remembering. The camera's like back to front, so I keep going the wrong way. It's just remembering that, that although the energy is difficult, you're still the beautiful person that you are. And I had a quick look in the guidebook, and it's like, you may be going through a time of a lack of confidence, not feeling very good about yourself, not feeling you can achieve things. And of course, beauty as well isn't just on the outside, it's on the inside. And I actually think it's more important to be beautiful on the inside. So it might be that you just do need to take time out and sit and reconnect with your heart, go within and connect with your angelic team, your spiritual team, and ask them just to help you go through any things where you're feeling are a bit sticky in your life, so that you can work through them and then start to shine again and just heal, so that you can carry on shining your beauty inside and out.
Yeah, remember, you're beautiful even if you're angry.
Yeah. I have 2 cards, and it's kind of like the same kind of energy. So I have from the Personal Power Oracle deck, it's the dark and the light. So it's that balance again. It says, I reveal my truth and I am worthy. So in this picture, we've got a woman that's like very emotional. She's letting out her feelings, whatever they may be. So I feel like this weekend would be great to kind of release any stuck emotions. Like there's a lot of blue here. So I feel like it's like throat chakra that needs to be expressed, words that need to be said, a story that needs to be told, or could be journaled, it's just important to get it out so that it's not causing any blocks. And yeah, so this is about truth, honesty, and communication. And then the quote here says, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. So speak your truth. And I am worthy is about, let's see. So it's kind of the same thing. It's like walking away from things that no longer serve you. So anything that needs to be released this weekend, like this would be what needs to be worked on. Anything that doesn't light you up, anything that's not for your highest good, people, situations, like work environments, can be clients, customers, it says, what are you willing, to compromise on? So kind of take a look at that. And what can you imagine that's better, that's coming in? So imagining the best possible outcome. And yeah, and the quote here says, every woman that finally figured out her worth has picked up her suitcases of pride and boarded a flight to freedom, which landed in the valley of change. So there's a lot of shifting going on this week and a lot of releasing, and then a lot of looking at your self-worth and your self-value and kind of moving forward and not accepting, what you would have put up with before, kind of moving past that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of balance here. It's calling for a lot of balance this week, because I also pulled a justice card from another deck. So lots of balance.
I love how it's all the energies and again the cards. It's supporting one another. It's always happening, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
isn't that funny?
it's amazing. Yeah, the balance and relationship and the honesty with yourself. It's the
right.
It's the most important. I see that in Lynn said she definitely had experienced lack of confidence with her writing. Lynn, it's just an energy. Don't please go into that rabbit hole. It's just an energy. It's going to pass, and this is a bit of the ego playing out, I feel. So do not literally go into that rabbit hole. Like, no, that's going to pass. All right, just allow that to.
Yeah.
It literally just not even bother you. Keep going.
Look at her. Like, she's so strong and confident and sure of herself, even though she's like standing in the shadows and moving toward the light. She still knows that she's worthy. So, yeah.
She said she won. She's promising.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah.
So now we can open it up to anyone who would like us to do a couple of cards for you.
Yes.
So if you'd like us to do a card for you, do you want to put something in the chat? And if you've got a particular question, then we can do as many as we can in the time we've got.
Mm-hmm.
I have several different decks out, so I can go with one that
Me
I feel
too.
right for the person. Diana would like a birthday card.
Yay! Happy birthday, Diana.
Happy birthday. The lunch was yummy, or still is.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, Ursula would also like a message. So, and Vivian would like a message. So, are we going to do one each, or?
I think so. We have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
For Diana.
there's definitely too many cards. whole load of them have flipped over, so I'm now going to have to sort them out.
Oh my God. Look what 2 cards came out. Do you remember these from
My
Monday?
goodness.
Organising.
Exactly the same.
I'm going to shuffle again.
Oh,
And-
Diana. I
And
love
Lynn would
it. I
Lynn
love
would
it.
also like a card. Okay.
Positive movement forward. And this is the, the physical. So it's a positive movement forward. And it's 8. It's just really a prosperous. And the card, it's, here is the boat. Oh God, just can you see? There is a boat. Little boat and the sun and and the wind on the sails, like you're sailing ahead, you're sailing easily. Well, there are some waves though, nothing is smooth, but it's always the correction of your course, and maybe tune there, change here, but it's really wonderful card, the positive move forward. It does speak for itself. So it's all about you, and you going in right direction with the trust in your heart, and the sun is above your head, and it's almost, I feel like it's shining on your path, so you know which step you need to take next. And there is a seagull, but I would say it's a bird. So it's almost like your spirit guide. It's always telling you and helping you, communicating with you on your next step. Happy birthday!
Shall I go? Or
If you want to, I'm just going through the...
Okay, Diana, I've chosen one from the Whispers of Love deck, and it's number 21. Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Ooh. I love the images in these cards. They're so detailed. And this is all about you making the choices that are right for you. We all have choices. Things come up, and we all have the choices to which way we're going to do it. And what it's saying in the book, it says this card relates to your perception of your world. So it's not about how other people are viewing you. It's about how you're viewing yourself. And it's, to me, it ties in a bit with that first card that I drew, which is about honouring your beauty. So, yeah, it's the choices we have. And at the end, it says the silhouette of a woman's face is a backdrop to various images and memories. You can decide how you remember the events in your life. If you wish, you can reframe your thoughts to find love in all situations. So it's when those maybe negative things from the past come up, is working with them and purifying them, transforming and purifying them, so they maybe then don't bring you the negative feelings that they used to. It's part of the lesson, part of the learning as we're going forward. That then is just part of the tapestry of your life. Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, so Diana, I have card number 42, and it says, I am determined, and it has a lot of honeybees on it. So I feel like the honeybee is your spirit, animal for the year. And this is all about determination, going after what you want, standing in your power, having confidence. In the description, they're saying that this beehive is her crown. So it's like putting on your crown and standing tall and moving forward with everything that you want to accomplish this year. It says, it had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things, Leonardo da Vinci. So,
I love the art.
yeah, it says, what are you determined to have one day? How has being determined paid off in the past? What struggles do you have with determination? And do you give up easily? It says a woman has a beehive on her head. It is her crown. She has bees serving and taking care of her. She is surrounded by honeycombs, which represent community, prosperity, and personal power. So that's exactly what I feel it's about, like community and being a leader, kind of like being the queen bee. So it's really positive, kind of with Lydia's card, a lot of yellow. So that's your birthday card, Diana. Happy birthday.
Prosperity.
Yeah, prosperity.
So Ursula is next. She's just said she'd like a message. No particular question, Ursula. Just what do you need to know? Just a general.
Of course, I get this card for Ursula.
Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I just need to go through the guide because this is new. It says, I am knowledge. All those books around her. She's surrounded by books. And so this card is representing Sagittarius. It says, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. I'm just going to read from the book. You don't need to have had perfect school grades or know everything to be smart. Some people are book smart, some are street smart. Whichever one you are, knowledge is always available to you. In today's world, it's impossible not to learn something new every day. With free online video streaming websites, access to library, or online courses, knowledge is your true power. If there is anything you've ever wanted to know, you have the power and access to learn it. You want to learn a new language or how to play an instrument? There's an app for that. Don't limit yourself. Don't ever tell yourself you can't do something before even trying. Call on Sagittarius to help you attain knowledge or learn something new. It says, what would you like to explore? How can you access that knowledge? And what topic excites you? So this is about higher knowledge and the desire to learn, knowledge, intellect, and exploration. So I feel like this is going to be, it's like a good omen, I feel like, for everything that you're working on right now. And it's just, this is everything that kind of reminds me of you, like the stars here and the books and the learning, and you're so intelligent. So I feel like it's just a good sign that you're on the right path.
And I've got, Ursula, for you, financial and material changes. And this is a physical word, physical dimension. There are changes. So in five is number change. And so the changes coming your way, even then what you're going through, like with the project, that's a great financial change into the positive, or even extremely positive as you will navigate with your intention. And even though it's a physical, like realm, it says, but I do feel it's a lot of changes in spirit. It's like there are a lot of information going to, you're going to channel, and it's going to be a big revelations for you, and therefore it's going to bring you that all material and financial changes, and it's wealthy card though, so it's good for you.
Okay, and my card for you, Ursula, is from the Ancestor Spirit deck from Jade Sky. And we've got upskill, work, career, crossroads. So it seems like you've got a lot of career-minded ones here. And it says the ancestors speak is you're stuck at a crossroads, and more information or education is the way forward. empowering yourself with new skills and knowledge will help you direct that change. So it doesn't need to be a formal study at college. It could just be attending a seminar or something, that might spark different ideas in ways that you might be able to bring little changes, so that you feel like you're going in the total direction that you want to go in. And it says as well, be honest with yourself about what you could improve and take steps towards achieving what you want in your career. Now is the perfect time for you to go forward and make these changes.
And it's a teacher there with the book, it looks like, in the image. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's talking about the Greek, Greek civilization. Yeah.
So it's like, what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid this in future? So all of that, learnings and experience, we know you are the lady with the wisdom and the knowledge, and who's constantly unstoppable, very, the strong entrepreneur, and whatever you learn from the past is going to definitely, gonna kick you into that, change. And as I said, that awareness, and it's so nicely everything coming for you with free cards. The picture, and we are looking forward for your books.
Yes.
Especially the cover.
Yeah. So next we have Vivian.
Vivian.
No particular question.
Okay.
I feel like I need to change the deck. Vivian.
The three faiths.
Okay, I've just had one fall straight out. So, and again, it's from the Angel one that I had just now. I can't see the book at the moment. Angel Prayers from Carl Gray, and it's Speak Your Truth, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. And I just love the image on this card. It's like no nonsense. She's standing there in her power. She knows that she's worthy. She knows that she's got that beautiful feminine strength to speak up with truth and love, with all the lovely pink in there. And I sort of just love that red hair, sort of like real fiery passion. Yeah. So basically my card is just encouraging you to be able to speak your truth, in a beautiful, loving way.
And the first word came to me, Vivian, it's like, you're not alone. And I pulled the card, it says and this is just card karmic debt. Don't get scared. It's a karmic debt, but look at the lady. It's let's see. Yeah, so karmic debt, it just I like the affirmation. I will tell you the affirmation here. I'm not my past. I'm not my mistakes. I take these lessons with a pure heart and abundant gratitude. I'm safe and I'm loved. I know my ancestors, my guides and angels are working with me, not against me. And so I feel like you just coming into that road, and in your life, that reevaluation of everything, and you're looking back, but I invite you to look back with the gratitude, whatever it was, and you are whatever you are right now, and it's, you know, it's lead you whoever you are now, and you are the divine, you are loved, you are safe, you are a wonderful soul, a very kind and beautiful and illuminating, such a pure love. So, and that karmic debt card, it does say that it's something, it's going to balance out for you, you know. So kind of speak your truth with the throat chakra, so it's going to balance this out. So you might, you know, say your truth, and it will balance out the karmic scale for you, you know, karmic scale, like, you're not in the, you know, as a lesson. So I feel really much it's kind of supporting the Tracy card, you know, speak your truth, and the truth, you know, for yourself, and know that you are that loved, and you are never alone. You have entire divine team by you to guide you.
Mm-hmm. So I got 3 cards for you. They all came out together. See if I can get them. Okay. So this one says, I am fearless. I am celebrated. And I trust in divine timing. So I feel like there's a lot of orange in these cards. So that takes me to the sacral chakra. And I feel like there's a lot in the root. So there's like, I feel like there's a message of getting to the root of something and to express all the emotions that you have there and be fearless about it. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't be afraid of going to explore those emotions or things in the past. Like, the only way we can get to overcome something, we have to go through it. Like, you can't just skip over it and like not acknowledge it. We have to always acknowledge it, get to the root of it, and then it can be healed and shifted and transformed. And yeah, there's a lot of, this is the Aries card, so it's like the warrior. The warrior in you wants to explore and overcome. And then the I am celebrated is about celebrating like the small stuff. It doesn't have to be huge. It just could be anything that you feel you've accomplished or overcome, just to, because I feel this is more about you celebrating yourself. And don't wait for other people to celebrate you. Always celebrate yourself first. And then the trust and divine timing, I get the feeling with this card that you might have thought, you know, it's too late for me, or I can't change this, or I can't shift it. But everything is always planned out. Everything's as you had planned for it, you know, on the other side before reincarnating. So just trust in that, in your divine wisdom, and trust in divine timing. It's never too late. And it's never too late to go after our dreams or make a big shift in our lives. Like, there's no such thing as being too late. Those are my messages.
You're always on the right path and the right time.
Yeah.
And the right people around you, just to propel you where you're heading and where you are. Yeah. It's only now and here.
Okay, and the next cards are for Lynn. She said, could she have a card, please, to tell her something about her half term ahead at school?
Okay.
I've actually drawn mine while you ladies were doing the other ones for Vivian. So, Lynn, the first deck I used was the Gateway deck from Denise Lynn. And we have you coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. I just love that. And I'm noticing the tree to the side, the growth on the tree. So it's like the growth has started, even though there's not a lot of, it looks fairly barren where she's standing, but that tree is growing, despite the fact it doesn't look a big sort of lush field or anything. So, it's got the power to overcome sort of the conditions. So then I shuffled sort of the mega deck that I've got of the angel guide and the angel prayers of Carl Gray. And this one is from the angel guide, and it's ask and receive. And I love the image on this one. So we've got a spiral there, which I always think of spirals as new beginning. You've got all that beautiful light, like the rainbow, and obviously there's a lot of gold in it, like there was the gold in the light shining over you. And what I'm noticing as well on both cards, they are, if I can get them both on the screen, it's a blonde lady. And I just think that's quite apt because of when we were in Mermaids the other night, when you were wearing that blonde wig. So maybe you were drawn to that blonde wig for more than one reason. But yeah, so you've got it all within you to get where you want to be. And sometimes it might just be that you need to take that time out to sit and ask and receive and know that you're worthy of receiving it. And she's just sitting there so peaceful. She's not getting stewed up about it. She's just there. She's asking and receiving, and she's just trusting that everything will happen as it's meant to be. Yeah. So Lynn's put, I've got her laughing. So, yeah. So that's your 2 cards from me, Lynn.
So I've got Lynn. It's very apt. Wisdom. So I just can't wait. As well, shifting like wisdom. So look at the teacher with the book, red book, and lots of light, and from his crown coming through. And he's in like purple. There is dog, and there is a family. It does say that you do have so much knowledge, so much wisdom to share, and you are that. As it's kind of like ancient settings, I would say 12th centuries, and it used to be like a, would you say, the guy who is the head of the church, and he was, teaching others, but you have so much to share, and it's not necessarily even your half term with your students at school. It's in general, and this card, it does call you to recognize that you have so much to share, and your crown, chakra, it's just literally like open up, and there is so much wisdom, and there is like that purple robe, it's just you transforming, you stepping into your power, as with the Tracy card that just came, and share that, knowledge, it's for sharing, then it's becoming so powerful, and the wisdom is as well, and something is going to change. So it will give you even more power to step into that, teacher role so confidently, and so powerfully, to speak up, to share. So, yeah, that's for like half term. I would say it definitely is going to be a changes powerful for you in a good way. So first, when it's change, don't shake it, don't fret it, but it's for the good.
Okay, so I pulled a few cards for you. And the first 2 cards I got were surrender to divine timing and surrender frustration. So this one says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So just trust that everything's going to happen in divine timing instead of trying to make things happen and getting frustrated about it. So frustration doesn't open any doors. The key is resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And then I wanted to have a card with an affirmation. And of course, it's the I Surrender card coming up again with these two cards, and the colors are similar. So there's a lot of violet and like this blue color. So this is like it's like trusting in your vision, what you vision for yourself, and trusting in spirit and all the messages they're trying to get to you, but also surrendering so that everything can fall into place. And it says here, surrender, have fun, do something adventurous, and let life be your inspiration or spark. And tune into what the universe wants you to do. And when you surrender to life's plan, it brings you the people and opportunities necessary to proceed to take the next step. So I feel like when you surrender and when you trust, like the next step that you're supposed to take will just show up, and you'll know when to move forward. So some of the journal prompts on here, it says, what have you spent a lot of time and effort towards and it still hasn't worked out? When has surrendering worked for you? How can you tap into that power now? And how can you surrender when you don't know what happens next? So those would be, since you're a writer, this would be good for journaling. And yeah, it's just saying surrender, let go, trust, and relax and have patience, which is not always as easy to do, is to have patience.
Especially in November, there are a lot of patience required. So
of course. Yeah.
Only the patience
will
get us there, with the step by step and
breathing, deep breaths.
Deep breaths, that's for sure. The deep breaths,
patience,
which will help you to balance.
Yeah. So Lynn says those messages have made her feel quite confident and relaxed. She got the word faith recently in a meditation, and this is much the same as trusting and surrendering. Yeah. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lynn. So, so if anyone else had a question that wanted to have a card pulled before we finish, then now's the time to ask before we finish. So, yeah, I did put a thing in the chat, and no one's jumped on and said they'd like to. So, so I hope you've enjoyed our little live here. So normally we're going to be on our YouTube channel, which I think is easier for a lot of people because not everyone's on Instagram, and it's Infinite Soul Stars. We should be able to put a link.
Can you? I unfortunately I cannot chat here, or I can't even reply anything. I don't know if you can you please just maybe Tracy just copy and paste the link into the chat.
This chat, right? More technical stuff, guys.
It's just a little bit of technicality. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone for supporting us and showing up, and it means a lot. And we love playing cards for you guys, and hope you guys can join us on our YouTube channel or on Instagram.
Whatever it's more comfortable for you. But definitely.
But if I can't figure out how to put the link in here, I will put the link to the YouTube channel on my TLC Therapist page, which is obviously where you're watching.
You can just look us up, Infinite Soul Stars. It should pop up for you if you search it. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you, guys.
Welcome. Okay, I'm actually going to put in Infinite Soul Stars. At least the name is there in the chat.
Yeah.
And I'll try and figure out how to do a link. So
yes,
it's all a learning curve.
Being on YouTube, it's easier for you. Just you don't need to have a YouTube application, or even you can watch it from the browser. And yes,
it's very easy.
Yeah. So whatever, rather than Instagram. So not everyone on Instagram nowadays. So
Yeah. But on Instagram, we do posts and crystals and affirmations. So if you kind of like that thing, you might want to.
Anna does yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah, yoga.
Yoga.
So according to the energy,
astrology.
astrology and Akasha, the energy from. So we're gonna do more fun, more things. So stay tuned, and we're sending you lots of love, and have a wonderful, relaxed weekends, and as much as you can, stay present in your body.
Yeah.
Don't leave it. Stay with the body, please.
That's hard.
Pamper yourself if you wish, massage, whatever it is, and just stay grounded.
Yeah, and honor your beauty.
Yes. And you are beautiful, no matter what is inside out. You are beautiful, and you're loved and appreciated always. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Lots of love.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.